Chicago, and iNetwork's communication station.
The fall and winter fashion seasons are upon us. Tyme Underground Furs have every coat you need to be unique and stand out in the crowd. From furs, minks, leather, suede, vests with the fur, blue jean jackets with fur, cashmere, and wool coats, with over 350 coats to choose from. Rarely will you see two of the same coat. Quality coats and excellent customer service is first and foremost. Our entire inventory is wholesale priced. You never pay full price. Every coat is 25% or more less than any other store that sells fur coats. Why pay retail when you can buy the same coat for wholesale and save hundreds of dollars? Tyme Underground Furs also sells to other stores at wholesale prices. We also have very nice pre-owned, slightly worn furs. We lease our coats for all types of events and have 30-day layaway only. The mission is to take the coats out of our store and put them in your closet or store. Wearing a mink or unique coat transforms you to the best version of yourself, and everyone wants a fur coat. Tyme Underground Furs is here to make that happen. We do appointments only. Tyme Underground Furs, located in River Oaks Mall in Calumet City, 708-252-1434. That's 708-252-1434. Or check out our website at www.tymeundergroundfurs.com. It's time to purchase a fur from Tyme Underground Furs.
Welcome. Hey, how y'all doing? I am your host, Tyme, aka the Stomach Doctor. Where we eat to live and not live to eat. That's our problem. We live to eat. We don't understand how the body operates. I'm going to talk about that today, among other little things, how the body operates. First, man, shouts out to WVTC for continuing to move forward, doing an extraordinary job. Hey, what y'all been doing? Now, it's starting to get cold. So we need to really turn it up and start getting in the gym. We need to start pushing back from the plates, because what's happening is now, since it's cold, we're going to be in the house more. And y'all know what happened when you be in the house more. You lay around, you're on the phone, you always keeping things in your mouth. That's the only reason why people gain weight, because they always putting something in their mouth. But this is the wrong time of the year. This is the wrong time in this world to be overeating, because healthcare is sky high. Jobs ain't paying too much for medication. You know, if you be in the line, you will see all the time how people have to come out their pocket, you know, for medication, and they have insurance. You know, that's kind of crazy. But this is what type of world we living in. So what we got to do, we have to adjust. We got to get on our grind. We got to get on top of our game. The game of living healthy. We cannot continue to walk around in a body that's not yours. The body you walking around in, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 100 pounds overweight, that's not your body. You ate yourself into that body. You know, most of us have been in that body so long, it have became our identity. It have became our culture. That's not your body. God didn't put you in no body like that. God wants strong, fit men. If you notice, all these men and women that represented God, they were strong and fit. Jesus wasn't fat. His disciples wasn't fat. Moses and Joshua wasn't fat. Abraham wasn't fat. Isaac, the crew, they weren't fat. So we don't have to be fat. I thought the word said we got to go on his image, right? I'm quite sure God ain't fat. People say he's a spirit. I'm quite sure God ain't fat, because his people ain't fat. God didn't design us to be fat. God wants to be strong and fit. You know, remember, God markets his kingdom through us. You know, so when people see us, they supposed to see some type of God in us, at least fitness, honesty, integrity. But if we out of shape, people don't want that. They gonna like, no, I don't want that. I'm already struggling with that. I don't need no more of that. So we have to show them something else that we fit. God said, take care of his temple, not a woodshed. Temple. We only got one body, my good friends. And we have to take care of this body. We got to cherish this body. I cherish my body. Matter of fact, I don't turned up the heat on my discipline, on my body. That's all I'm focusing on. You know, to get better. I can do better. I know I can do better. I'm doing better. I'm like, wow, I didn't know I can do all this at 61. I'm doing more now at 61 than I did at 41. Yes, you can do the same thing. You can do better. And I ain't finna let up. That's my problem. I let up. I ain't letting up. My foot is on the gas. How y'all said y'all foot on the devil's neck? My foot on the gas. I ain't letting up. I'm finna get to my absolute best. One of my goals is to play a love scene in one of Tyler Perry's movies. So if I'm gonna do that, I'm keep speaking that because it's gonna come to pass. I gotta be ready. You what I always say, stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. So listen, I'm going to work as I don't met Tyler Perry and he don't told me the due date is in 6 weeks. That's how I'm acting. You have to see it. You have to see it. So when you really see it, then you're like, okay, this is for real. And you go at it. And it will happen. That's one of my goals. I'm gonna be on TV, but I want to do a love scene. Yeah. 61-year-old man, 62-year-old man in 90 days doing a love scene. But hey, that's what kind of shape I'm getting into. You know, I love a challenge. See, we don't want nothing hard. We want everything easy. You know, we want to be comfortable. You know, you don't grow when you're comfortable. That's why most of us never grew in life. All we have grew in is our body. We ain't growing our mind. We ain't growing taking risks. Because, see, if you ain't never failed in anything, you ain't never grew. You have to fail to grow because the lesson is in failure. I have failed many times, but I'm so glad I failed because it helped me, you know. And back to the health thing with me, I'm really focused on this. I'm like, okay, I got to get a certain way, you know. The way I am now, it's but no, I got to get extra, and that's all I'm working on, you know. All I'm working on right now: eat, sleep, live, read, repeat the process. That's what I'm working on. You know, I'm challenging myself every day. You don't realize once you get into the healthy lifestyle, it becomes a job. You have to watch yourself. You got to watch what you eat. People always want you to go out. No, I don't want to go out. If I go out, I eat a salad, nothing else. No appetizer, no nothing. You know, people always, you can get this, you can eat this, you eat like a bird. No, I eat healthy. You know, we you know, one thing about us as humans, for some reason, we value other people's opinion more than we value our own. And another thing what we is, most of us is like open books. We tell all our business. See, you have to learn to concede your things that you want, things that you're gonna do, things that you own. You know, Stop telling your business. See, action speaks for itself. Results speaks. Action speaks. Discipline. See, all that stuff speaks for you. You ain't got to say what you're gonna do out your mouth. Because most of them people do all that talking. It frightens me because I'm an action person. When people do all that talking, they ain't doing nothing. They just talking. It's just lip service. That's why words is basically only 7% of communication. You know, like the other like 20 is a tone, and the rest of it is like your body language, your face expression, your hands. That's the real communication. Words is to deceive people. Have you noticed that? People tell you anything. If you look on TV or internet or whatever, people are always saying something. And then this is the thing, especially when it comes to health. And then the thing is, people that be talking about health most of the time, they don't even look like they in shape or they healthy. And people actually follow them. It's no way I'm going to take anything off someone who's saying something, but their actions is saying something else. They just words. That's why we have to be self-reliant. We have to teach ourselves. We have to build our own philosophy. We have to build our own world, because if you don't, like most people is, they are enslaved by someone else's world. That's why if you're working a 9 to 5, you got to start working your way off a 9 to 5 and get you your business, your passion. Because see, when you work a 9 to 5, you under someone else's command. You just like you follow their rules that you're supposed to, because they built that. They pay you what they want to pay you. Ain't that something? They can lay you off. I talked about this like 3 weeks ago, I think. I don't know. But remember, when you work a 9 to 5, any day can be your last day. Right? Because jobs have no loyalty. They can start things can start going south. Everything goes south at some point. Businesses go south. I know. I had some businesses that went south. Everything slows up. So business is in business to stay in business, not to be loyal to you. So you have to remember that. That's why I always encourage people, if you do have a 9 to 5, you need to come home and work on your other project, starting some type of business on the side, something. You need to start working at that, because when you work a 9 to 5, it's not guaranteed. It's never have been that guaranteed, especially in this day of time. You got to start working on something else. You just can't depend on that check, because any day can be your last day. So all this, it all starts with the foundation. You know how I go. You got to live healthy. So when you live healthy, see what healthiness do? It gives you that courage. It gives you that creativity. It gives you that confidence. You live healthy, you'll want to be consistent, because most of us ain't never been consistent in nothing. Most of us ain't never been consistent long enough for your greatness to shine. Because we just do something and then we just stop. Or we make excuses. Or it don't work after 2 months, after 6 weeks. And then you know what we do? We go right back where it's familiar at, where everybody knows your name. They're glad that you came. That's where you comfortable at. You ain't comfortable around people you don't know. You ain't comfortable around people who know more than you. You ain't comfortable around people who got more than you. That's where you want to be, so you can soak up knowledge. You can get a whole new network of friends. See, the more you network, the easier life gets. I had to learn that. I missed a great opportunity when I was living in Trump Tower. I never do that again. I lived around millionaires and weren't even too friendly with them. Ain't that something? That's the most craziest thing I ever did. Listen, we finna go to a commercial about selling my furs. I'll be right back.
The fall and winter fashion seasons are upon us. Tyme Underground Furs have every coat you need to be unique and stand out in the crowd. From furs, minks, leather, suede, vests with the fur, blue jean jackets with fur, cashmere, and wool coats, with over 350 coats to choose from. Rarely will you see two of the same coat. Quality coats and excellent customer service is first and foremost. Our entire inventory is wholesale priced. You never pay full price. Every coat is 25% or more less than any other store that sells fur coats. Why pay retail when you can buy the same coat for wholesale and save hundreds of dollars? Tyme Underground Furs also sells to other stores at wholesale prices. We also have very nice pre-owned, slightly worn furs. We lease our coats for all types of events and have 30-day layaway only. The mission is to take the coats out of our store and put them in your closet or store. Wearing a mink or unique coat transforms you to the best version of yourself, and everyone wants a fur coat. Tyme Underground Furs is here to make that happen. We do appointments only. Tyme Underground Furs, located in River Oaks Mall in Calumet City, 708-252-1434. That's 708-252-1434. Or check out our website at www.tymeundergroundfurs.com. It's time to purchase a fur from Tyme Underground Furs.
Yes, back to what I was saying. The reason why I missed that great opportunity when I was around millionaires to network with them so I can grow is because I didn't have that mindset. See what happened? I took that same mindset I had in the city. I brought the same people with me down there. So when you go into a different environment, especially with an environment like that, where you just, millionaires walk around like Chevys drive around. It's just like millionaires walking around. And I still had that Chevy mindset. So I didn't associate with them. One of the worst decisions I ever experienced in my life. I'm still mad about that. But I have moved on. But that was a great opportunity, But thank God I'm around one now who that I'm around, I'm watching, and we doing business. And I'm so glad, that's how I got my store. I got to be one of the largest fur dealers in Illinois, at least one of the largest black fur dealers in Illinois. And it came to in my lap because I was prepared. He's seeing my character. He's seeing my discipline, and I'm a giver. He a giver. He a God-fearing man. I'm a God-fearing man. Maybe some people don't think I am because people think I criticize the preachers a lot. No, I don't criticize the preachers. I'm just telling the truth about them, because when I was in church, I don't go to church more now like I used to, but I love God. Me and God got this special relationship, I know God with me, You don't have to go on the church wall, to love God. That's just my opinion. He said do the work outside the church. Most people go to church, they don't do no work outside the church. In my opinion, doing work outside the church is helping the poor. And that's all I do is give. I have a charity called Cheerful Giver. God loves a cheerful giver. I gave so much. I even went to South Africa and gave. That's what I do. That's how I'm able to work I think 13 months of my whole life. And I'm 61. And I lived a good life because I'm a giver. And now my biggest project was handed to me. So that was God. God touched Odie's heart. And I got these coats. Hey, over $1.5 million worth of coats. I got every type of coat you can name. I need y'all to give me a call. You seen the commercial. It's wintertime. Everybody want to look nice in a fur and a meat coat or a wool coat. I got wool coats. I got coats with the hood on. I got every type of coat. Listen, when you put a nice coat on, it's just something to energize you. And you in shape, and you getting in shape. It's just something. When it's cold outside and you got that nice coat on, you just feel your best. So give me a call. Don't go nowhere and buy retail, and you can buy it from me for wholesale. Real nice. And you have a layaway. Only 30 days. But I'm just saying, it's just something. But see, all that, I sound like a broken record. All that goes to living a healthy lifestyle. I'm telling you, all that stuff is your superpower. All that stuff go hand in hand. I'm telling you, I ain't just making that up. This stuff works. You know, and you will happen too. It's called the law of attraction. It's just like now I'm doing things that, hey, with the subconscious man. I'm gonna talk about that book in 1 second. I ain't doing no justice. You put when the conscious man, that's only the outside the man. That's only the conscious man only take in information. The subconscious man, that's the one do the work. That's the one make things come to our pass. Some people call it infinite intelligence. Some people call it God's mind, whatever. Buddha called it something else, but it works. But yeah, but you gotta start living healthy. If you ain't, you gotta start. You gotta start somewhere. Remember, an inch of movement is better than a mile of procrastination. And most of us been procrastinating for year after year. Most people been trying to lose 10 pounds for 10 years. Really, no exaggeration. They can't do it because once they start, they first of all, you got to make your body sit down. Because most people, time they get a little hungry, they go and feed the body. I can't take it. I'm hungry. We too soft. Take me for yesterday. Oh man, I eat like 6 o'clock. I'm eating twice a day now. All the body don't like that. Like around 1 o'clock, all the body was screaming yesterday. I just said, doing my reading, whatever I'm doing, and checking on things. I just came back. No, I ain't went to the gym yet. And then, the body just screaming, come on, you gotta feed me. Nope, sit down. Just sit down. You have to make the body sit down. You gotta train your body. You see, most people's body is the mind. Every time the body don't want to do something, you don't do it. I don't feel like getting up. I'm laying down with my phone, man. Let me order a DoorDash. Let me give me a double cheeseburger with 10 slices of bacon, 5 slices of cheese, all that stuff. One of those burgers can take you out any moment. Give me an extra large Coke, Diet Coke. Why people do that? I hope you're not one of them people. They go get a triple cheeseburger, a giant order fries, and a Diet Coke. What do that supposed to do? But it has to change. We is not in a good time in this world now. The only thing gonna really save you is you. See, people always think a job gonna save them, the government gonna save them, they boo gonna save them. Ain't nobody gonna save you but you. If you can't save you, you out of there. So we gotta get this thing together. You want to stay healthy as long as you can because ain't nobody gonna take care of you. If you think your kids don't take care of you, you are sadly mistaken. By now, most of y'all figure that out, that your kids ain't gonna take care of you. They end up putting you in a nursing home somewhere. So you gotta take care of yourself. So you don't want to go in a nursing home. You want to continue to be healthy. You want to be, I always say, on my 100th birthday, I'm gonna have a party in the gym and I'm gonna run in. I ain't gonna scoot in, I'm running in. See, I'm gonna get to 100 easily. I ain't gonna be on no cane. And most likely I probably look the same way I'm looking now. Just listen, because I know what to do. I know how to stay consistent. But if you don't, you're gonna be broke down. You're gonna be on a cane. You're gonna be on a walker. You're gonna be one of those little cars you drive around. I was in the store, and all I seen is people driving around them little cars. They weren't even old because they're not living healthy. We don't want to do that. If you is driving around in one of those cars, give me a call. I can help you get out of that car or off that walker, off that cane. I'm telling you, I got all type of exercises you can do. You know, if you can't stand up, you can do arm exercise until you build your strength. Because most people can't stand up because they're too overweight, and it can change. Come on. We can't keep living like this. We ain't gonna make it. We ain't gonna make it. It's a horrible way to live. It can change. You gotta get healthy. I'm gonna keep talking about this until I go off the air. You got to get healthy. You know, it just got to. Stop talking about all that other stuff and get healthy. Stop putting stuff off. Stop going to the store buying all them donuts and ice cream and cookies and all that junk. And eat some fruit, vegetables. I'm not a big fan of fruit, but fruit is better than eating candy, ice cream. Come on, y'all. We is not looking our best. We are looking a hot mess, but it can change. And it's just the truth. I'm not talking about nobody. We are looking a hot mess. We look at ourselves in the mirror. We look at ourselves in the mirror every day. Do you like what you see when you look in the mirror? Really? I bet some people don't even look in the mirror. It can change though. It's a process. You ain't got to stay ashamed of your body. Most of us is ashamed of our body. People talk to me all the time. I'm like, it can change though. I know, I'm gonna call you, but they never call. We are lazy, procrastinating people. And then, another thing, most of us don't think that we can do it. We don't believe we can be better. Most of us really don't. I found that out. I'm like, wow. You gotta believe it. You gotta see the ending. See, once you start anything, you gotta see the ending. Like the quotes I got, man, this time is flying. I see the ending. I don't see the quotes now. I see, oh man, 3 years. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm working toward that 3rd year. In 3 years, I'm gonna be well known. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be that. I already know the process. See, when you know something, you know the process, so you prepare for it. So you won't lose confidence. You won't lose faith. Ain't nobody calling. It's the process. They will. I got to continue to get my name out, get this out, do this, do that. They starting to call. I'm like, man, 3 years, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be off. I'm gonna be number one. I'm gonna be Adriana's. I'm gonna be number one Ferndale in Illinois. Hey. So when I say that, I'm like, okay, that's 3 years. Or if it happened before then, praise God. But I'm saying you got to get yourself. I see the end. 3, 5 years, 6 years. Oh man, this gonna be off the chain. I'm gonna be selling coats to celebrities. I'm gonna be renting coats out to Louis Vuitton and them make their little winter outfits. I'm saying all this in my mind, and it's gonna come to pass because it's in my subconscious mind. See, when you say something, the conscious mind sends it down to the subconscious mind, and it go to work to make it happen. I'm not gonna have time to talk about this book today because my time almost up. Because I just had to keep banging on this getting healthy thing. I'm gonna talk about the book first thing on the air Tuesday. So y'all make sure y'all watch me on Tuesday because the book is really good. But I just gotta keep banging this living healthy. It's too important to ignore. We always ignore it. Don't turn me off and go eat donuts. Just think about what I've been saying. That's all I ask you to do. Just think about what I've been saying. Do it make sense? Just give me that benefit. Just think about what I've been saying. It makes sense. I see y'all on Tuesday. Y'all know the drill. God markets his kingdom through us, right? Do what's hard, life be easy. Do what's easy, life be hard. Stay focused. When you focus, you on fire. You suffocate the enemy when you focus. Stay focused. I see y'all on Tuesday. Check out my last commercial. Peace. Man, I love you guys. But you got to stay focused. See you all on Tuesday.
The fall and winter fashion seasons are upon us. Tyme Underground Furs have every coat you need to be unique and stand out in the crowd. From furs, minks, leather, suede, vests with the fur, blue jean jackets with fur, cashmere, and wool coats, with over 350 coats to choose from. Rarely will you see two of the same coat. Quality coats and excellent customer service is first and foremost. Our entire inventory is wholesale priced. You never pay full price. Every coat is 25% or more less than any other store that sells fur coats. Why pay retail when you can buy the same coat for wholesale and save hundreds of dollars? Tyme Underground Furs also sells to other stores at wholesale prices. We also have very nice pre-owned, slightly worn furs. We lease our coats for all types of events and have 30-day layaway only. The mission is to take the coats out of our store and put them in your closet or store. Wearing a mink or unique coat transforms you to the best version of yourself, and everyone wants a fur coat. Tyme Underground Furs is here to make that happen. We do appointments only. Tyme Underground Furs, located in River Oaks Mall in Calumet City, 708-252-1434. That's 708-252-1434. Or check out our website at www.tymeundergroundfurs.com. It's time to purchase a fur from Tyme Underground Furs.